Good morning, everyone. It's Marty Harger, and today I'm here to talk to you about our February workshop from the Essential Yoga Program approach, which is incorporating the doTERRA essential oils into a 90-minute to 2-hour essential oil and yoga workshop. And this is a great way to use a format that we've created in the book that you can follow to create a workshop that introduces people to the doTERRA essential oils in a different way that will deepen and enhance their yoga experience. It's really fascinating to see how the oils can do their magic without us saying anything, but we do have some great ideas for you to describe the oils. And for those of you that are interested, I have a much more in-depth program that you can learn a specific scripting for each month and have a very successful outcome with your workshops. The February theme is about connection, cultivating an open heart. And in this, we are working with both our asana practice and the oils to incorporate a different sequence that will open the heart and help bring someone's physical and emotional health and well-being into balance. You know, we have an opportunity in this particular practice in February with a heart-focused, heart-centered practice to slow things down with a hatha approach and allow people to really notice what the doTERRA essential oils are doing in their practice. One of the tools that I created that might be helpful for you is an actual tear pad that you can purchase at Aroma Tools. This tear pad is very helpful to guide people in the workshop to take some notes and understand what are essential oils, how do they work, where and why do we use them in yoga, and what's the difference in the quality of the doTERRA essential oils. Then we talk about using them aromatically, topically, and internally, and on the back side, give them a place to write notes about each of the oils that you'll be describing in your program. Finally, we give them a step-by-step guideline with some suggested tips on using the oils in their yoga practice. This is like $9.95, and you can get 50 sheets at Aroma Tools. So that might be a helpful tool for you this year as you're introducing doTERRA essential oils into your workshops. Now, a couple of things I want to talk to you about for this month's particular workshop. Again, February, connecting. It's all about making the connection to our heart-centered energy and how we put that out into the world, as well as obviously what we're doing within. So we start by diffusing the Lang Lang essential oil. And Lang Lang is a really powerful aroma. So a tip for you is to make sure you don't overwhelm the size of the room that you're offering your workshop. And perhaps 1 or 2 drops in the diffuser can create a gentle aroma of flowers that will be attractive and appealing to people. Whereas if you put too much in, it's honestly a bit overwhelming for some people. So Lang Lang, as you may know, is an oil that helps open up the body. And as we're using it aromatically, we're creating that emotional impact as well. Lang Lang is a great oil for calming and restfulness. So it's a beautiful oil to start your practice with and help people to calm and soothe themselves as they come into the workshop. It is also the oil of the inner child. And I will mention to you that in this particular workshop, when you combine the powerful doTERRA essential oils with your asana practice, you will want to be prepared as the instructor or leader of the workshop that some people may go through a pretty significant emotional release. These oils do their magic, and the oils we have in this particular month are helpful for releasing past traumas, concerns, worries. And you may find that this is, first of all, a great way to start the workshop is with the Lang Lang for calming and get people to the place where they can really tune into their heart. We then incorporate the wild orange essential oil in our oil that they get a chance to sample internally. And wild orange is a beautiful oil for the digestive health. It's a beautiful oil to help, it's a nice flavor, of course, orange. And it's also an oil that we can use for helping to uplift the mood. When we take a little sip of wild orange in our water, as we bring it closer to our nose, we smell it. And wild orange, as you may know, is the oil of abundance. It is the oil that helps bring a more buoyant, peaceful, joyful experience for people. So as they are taking in that oil internally, they're taking in that energy. They're bringing their energy to a place of calming, and they're also bringing it to a place for creative thinking and allowing themselves to open to the abundance that is out there, the love that is out there for them. The next oil we use as we move into a breathwork segment would be going with frankincense essential oil. Now, we all know frankincense is the king of oils. It's very powerful. It is beneficial physically for so many dimensions of the body. And you may want to encourage people to take a drop in their hands and then rub their hands together, cup it around their nose, and apply it to their chest over their heart. A lot of these oils applied over the heart is a really great idea in this workshop. Again, to get them focusing on the things that help people to really progress in their opening and really cultivating that connection within and the connection with others. So frankincense is one that is beneficial for the immune system as well, as you may know, and it is the oil of truth. So as it helps us to unveil what is true for us, we may see that we are guarding our heart, that we have been afraid of being vulnerable around others. And as we do this, we want to make sure that we, again, provide a safe space for people in our workshop to take a moment and jot a few notes about how they're feeling about the application of these oils. That's why I really think the TerraPad is a super idea, you guys. That's why I created it, because I found that people like to pause in these workshops and jot a few notes for themselves. They don't always just want to move for 90 minutes to 2 hours. They are there to learn about the essential oils incorporated with their yoga practice. So keep that in mind as you're designing your own sequencing and your own story that you're going to share with them to help them understand the importance and the value of bringing the doTERRA essential oils into their yoga practice. I think that the Essential Yoga Program workshop approach is a great thing, especially in the winter months. It's a wonderful weekend approach for people to get together. You might use it as a fundraising approach to a cause that matters to you or to your community. And I also love the fact that as we move into more of the apex of the practice, we look at something like the Aroma Touch blend, which is the oil that is obviously fantastic for massage. It's one of my favorite après yoga oils, as I love it after skiing. And, it's so soothing to the muscles that have been used. And because it has the peppermint in it and it has the marjoram and the basil, it's also a beautiful respiratory opener. So it's opening us up, opening our heart, letting things relax. And you're seeing, if you're watching the theory here, we've got Lang Lang, orange, frankincense, Aroma Touch. We're trying to help the people relax through the workshop, even though they may be going to the apex aspect of the asana practice. We're trying to bring people to a place where they can really connect with their body and their mind and their emotions, and particularly to their heart and their heart energy. How can they relax and explore the opening in the heart? Now, the Aroma Touch blend is the oil of relaxation, and it is an oil that, as it helps us calm down, it brings us to a place where we can connect with our spirit and really go within a little bit deeper. Now, finally, we move into the geranium. Now, geranium is a beautiful aroma, and some call it the poor man's rose because it does have a little bit of a smell like rose. It also, though, like Lang Lang and all of the really powerful flower oils, is a strong aroma. So geranium is one that, honestly, first of all, when it first comes out of the bottle, be aware that it has a different aroma for many people than if you give it a moment or two and then smell it again. Just play with it. If you've got geranium at home, get a sense, or wherever you're watching this, take a look at your geranium and take one drop and do some periodic aromatic inhalation of it. And you'll be amazed how that particular oil really unveils itself, I guess I would say. So it's so interesting. If we think of a flower that opens, right? Like a geranium, one petal at a time, it's exactly how it works aromatically. It's so cool. So, geranium is a beautiful oil for balance. So it could be used in a balance aspect of your asana practice. But geranium is an oil that's wonderful for balancing the skin, any kind of oiliness, dryness. It also balances our blood flow and circulation. It's a great oil to keep things moving in the body. And I love it because it's the oil of love and trust. And this is one I would really encourage you to have people put over their heart. Taking inhalations of the geranium and then self-applying to their chest is a great idea. This is an oil that really helps people recognize the goodness in others and trust and love. So it's a perfect oil for this connection workshop where we're trying to cultivate an open heart. This is one that connects us to our true emotions, and it will help people go deep. If you think about the fact that frankincense, we add frankincense to another oil sometimes to create a deeper connection. You may even want to weave the frankincense back in with the geranium towards the end of your workshop to give people that deep and enhanced feeling of love and trust and comfort. Now, the final oil that we use in Shavasana is the Balance Blend. And this is one of my personal favorites. It is that combination with frankincense and spruce, hoe wood, blue tansy. And it is a fantastic combination to help with not only physical calming in Shavasana, but it is an oil that really helps us with our emotions. So this oil of grounding helps us settle into our roots. So now that we've opened up the heart, we want to help people come back to integrate that into their overall emotions, their feelings, and really help them retain what they gathered in our workshop. So applying it helps us stay present in the moment. And how much more anchoring can we be than to provide the aroma of an essential oil with that aspect of the practice where we are reintegrating everything we've just done in our asana practice, in our pranayama, in our meditation. We're bringing it all together. We're bringing ourselves back into balance, and let people use that oil aroma to cement, if you will, or secure all of those wonderful experiences that they had in your workshop with you. So again, the February Connection Workshop has some strong aromas. Less is always more. You can always dilute the essential oil with fractionated coconut oil and share it that way in a roller bottle or a spray, or you can drip the actual oil, which is what I like to do to give people that full experience. And I think that this is something that you really could use any time of year. We happen to put this as our February Connection Workshop. But anytime you're leading a retreat or you're gathering a group of people together where opening their hearts to the world, to their life, to their experiences, to the oils, to doTERRA, wherever that is relevant, this particular workshop is a beautiful combination of aromas and physical and emotional benefit that you can offer other people. So I would encourage you to look at the Essential Yoga Program book. If you don't already have one, you can pick that up at Aroma Tools, along with our Tear Pad that makes teaching the workshops easy to follow along and keep on track over the course of your program. I also want to let you know that I've got some really exciting announcement that some of you may find exactly what you're looking for in 2020. And I'll be putting that out later this week. So I just wanted to encourage you to stay tuned, because this is going to be very exciting and I can't wait to tell you about it. Wishing you a beautiful day. Enjoy the February workshop as you close out the month of January. And for everyone there, wish you a lovely winter day. Namaste.